Guys, I want you to think of the feeling when you haven't seen one of your all-time best friends in like a decade, and you finally get to meet each other again, and it just warms the cockles of your heart. Let's be honest here, guys. That is the feeling that I have today. We first started this channel with Sabaton. It was one of our early staples in the channel, guys, and we went on a little bit of a break. We went on a little bit of a hiatus. It's been probably close to a year, if not more, since we've done any Sabaton here on the channel, and I am super stoked to get back into some Sabaton, guys. We will be returning to Sabaton, and we're starting that journey, guys, that return journey today with none other than Christmas Truce by Sabaton, guys. I am so stoked for this. Cannot wait to get into it. With that being said, let's check it out.
Wake up! Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Thomas! Come on!
No. Love that intro. I love that.
Silence. Oh, I remember the silence. On a cold winter day. After many months on the battlefield, and we were used to the violence.
Oh, I like that.
Then all the candles went silent, and the snow fell. Voices sang to me from no man's land. We are all friends. And today we're all brothers, tonight we're all friends. Our moment of peace in a war that never ends. Today we're all brothers, we drink and unite. Now Christmas has arrived and the snow turns the ground white. Hear carols from the trenches, we sing a holy night. Our guns laid to rest on wood snowflakes. Our Christmas in the trenches, our Christmas on the front, far from home.
Okay, two things. One, I love how they've melded this from 3/4, like almost in one, with the original Carol of the Bells theme here, and turned it into kind of more of like a 6/8 meter. And I literally was sitting there thinking, I was like, this sounds like a drinking song. This sounds like something that I would sing at a bar, like just, you know, yay, yay, Mary, Mary, like something I'd almost hear in Lord of the Rings kind of a thing, like in The Hobbit, in the Shire. And then sure enough, they start talking about uniting and having a drink. Like, how on point was that? Like, so the musically, the feel of it absolutely matched the lyrics that happened at that point in time. That was so cool. And then two, I love how they're playing with the rhythm in this. They're so well playing with the rhythm and just changing the feel of it. The meter's not changing here at all, guys. It's just the play on the little syncopated patterns they've got going on. It's a really cool play to make it feel just not quite the same. Really cool stuff.
Christmas on the front, far from home. Madness. How I remember the sadness. We were hiding And today we're all brothers, tonight we're all friends. Our moment of peace in a war that never ends. Today we're all brothers, we drink and unite. Now Christmas has arrived and the snow turns the ground white. Hear carols from the trenches, we sing a holy night. Our guns lay to rest on of snowflakes. Our Christmas in the trenches, our Christmas on the front.
I love that. Love that. Modulation here, yes. Okay, before we continue, I absolutely love that section. I love that section. I love the acapella just mixed in with just the bass only. And I love that the kick isn't just keeping like a one dump pattern. I love that he's doing all syncopation throughout that. That is such a cool section.
In a war that never ends. Today we're all brothers, we drink and unite. Now Christmas has arrived and the snow turns the ground white. On Christmas on the front line we walk among our friends. We don't think about tomorrow, the battle will commence. When we celebrate to Christmas we thought about our friends. Those who never made it home when the battle had commenced.
There's so much here to unpack. There's so much here to unpack. Like the vocals are off the charts, and I've forgotten how much I've missed Sabaton's vocals. They are so good. His clarity, his diction is just on point. I love the rolling of the R's that we get there. We don't hear stuff like this in America and in pop music in America. Like we just don't get this quality of vocal, and oh my gosh, I've missed it. From a compositional standpoint, some of the things that they're doing harmonically in this is so cool too. Like, I love some of the ways they're playing with some of the progressions of the keys here. I shouldn't say the keys, the progressions of the chord structure, and how they're messing with that. And gosh, this is like a clinic in songwriting, to be honest with you. Like, you could sit down in a songwriting class at Berkeley, for instance, and you could dissect this, and it would be a great study of how to mess with things and play with nuances of chord progressions. And there's so much here, guys. And then the drum set part on top of all of that. Like, I feel like you could easily take this song and give it to Drumeo, and you could have one of the world's greatest drummers try to sit down and play this in the first setting, and it would be phenomenal to see that happen, because the drum part in this is just so top tier. Like, I'm just sitting here, I'm not a drummer, but I want to grab a pair of sticks and start going to town, because it's such a great part for the set. It's amazing. All right, we're going to keep going. Sorry, guys. This is so good. And we haven't even talked about the story, like the story and the meaning behind the story, which is that's a whole nother thing that's incredible. Oh.
Never made it home when the battle had commenced.
man. So I love the suspension that we've got here. We're gonna continue this, guys. Don't worry. I love the suspension that we've got here. But and now the drum. Listen to the drum part that we got coming in. And this is not just on the set. I don't believe. I believe this is a separate thing on the toms. Who's the female vocalist here? I don't recall seeing clarification on who the female vocalist is here. Is this Floor? Did Floor do a guest appearance, or is this somebody else? And that drum part, and then the at the end there, like, and that meshes so well with the string part, and then the keys on top of that too, like, just again, incredible composition, guys, from top to bottom of the score. Just such good composition. Sorry, I'm nerding out on the music. I'm totally nerding out right now. Oh no, we got bass trombone. Yes. Oh god, I might like the outro better than I do the actual main part of the song. Oh my word. Okay. Before we finish here, I've talked about this before. My background is instrumental. Trombone is my main instrument, which is why I love the bass trombone that just came in there. But also most of my background comes through competitive marching band, through BOA, things like that. And this song screams being featured in a competitive marching band show. Like I can imagine doing some kind of a Christmas themed show where you, like, this is your closer. Like, God, this would fit so well in a show. Do some kind of a Christmas Time Is Here feature, and then end with this. Like, oh my gosh, there's so much potential with this. Sorry, again, I'm nerding out, guys. I'm nerding out. We're gonna go ahead and continue. Sorry. Yeah, I caught it. It was Floor. I caught it. It was Floor. I called it. I thought it sounded like her. I'm so happy we got that. I'm sorry. I didn't actually let it finish. I just was busy reading the credits. The trumpets are in the stratosphere in this too, man. I love that they're ending on the chimes too, in particular. I can't remember the name of the song now. We've done a song in band before. It was something. It may have even been about this particular event. I can't remember. I don't feel like this was the date though. I don't think it was 1914. I could be wrong on that. But there was a song that we performed where the chimes were a key integral part of this, and it was about a real historical event that happened over Christmas. Maybe we did do this. I have to go back and look, guys. I feel like there's a lot of similarities with the plays of the chimes. The chimes obviously representing a clock, and that time, the pausing of time, so to speak, during this truce. Is such a great way to end that song. I just loved it, man. First of all, it feels so good to be back and checking out Sabaton, guys. I have missed their music a ton. I'm not gonna lie. They're one of the groups I really, really enjoy. I really personally love them and love checking them out. So it is great to get back into some of their stuff. We will continue checking out some more of their stuff, guys. We are going to bring them back onto kind of the regular rotation, if you will. So if you like Sabaton, if you're a fan of Sabaton, good news for you moving forward, guys. They are going to continue making some more appearances here on the channel. With that being said, If you guys liked today's video, I would really appreciate it if you guys liked it. Also, if you're not already subscribing, make sure you guys subscribe and then turn on those notifications so you don't miss any more of our content that we've got coming out here. Last but not least, guys, if you want to continue your journey down that music rabbit hole, everybody, make sure you check out the next video.